With a lot of determination and encouragement from you guys, I arrived at the event in full, gorgeous form. I finished the dress for the Gone with the Wind museum event here in Atlanta, Georgia that happened today, and I couldn't have been more thrilled. The museum is located in historic Brumby Hall, and here was the day's events. So smart that they handed them out on fans. We started off with a light garden tour and information about the gardens and the grounds of Brumby Hall and the history of the house itself and how it played an important part in General Sherman's march out of Atlanta. Then in the back of the grounds, they had this gorgeous backdrop, but you know I was here for the costumes. You guys, these costumes are all made by a gentleman named Joseph Green. He is entirely self-taught, and I would say his passion is making the reproductions from the movie Gone with the Wind. He made all of these. Like, can you believe it? And he actually has some reproductions that he has made inside the museum already. So today was to celebrate 2 new dresses that were being added to the museum's collection. And it was these 2 costumes here. He spent about an hour talking to us about the process and the passion that goes into making and remaking historical costumes. And he showed us Hattie's red petticoat. You guys, look at how, gorgeous. And he told us that if you look closely, he had her name embroidered on the petticoat because it's all about the loving details, which I completely agree with. I was definitely fangirling a little bit meeting him. And on top of that, I was here to meet Peggy of Williamsburg. I know I was calling it PG. I had to ask. I was like, how do you pronounce it? Megan is the granddaughter-in-law of Peggy and is here keeping her legacy alive by keeping the Peggy of Williamsburg patterns in rotation available on Etsy for anyone, along with the fabric that took Peggy 11 years to figure out how to make. All in all, the event was spectacular. I have so many photos with people from the event. You could really tell just how important the costumes and the movie and how impactful it was on so many people's lives. It was such a cute, it was small, it was sweet, it was intimate. And if you're wondering, how did I sit in this dress? Don't worry, y'all. I got it. This sofa was so comfy. If you want to know more about the event, I'm going to link it on my Facebook page. Don't worry, I'll be sharing more about how I made this dress.